I'll kind of go in reverse order. One, Charlie Lindgren probably is the MVP. We all know he's the MVP of the game, for crying out loud. He was outstanding, and you throw it at him for holding the fort down. We did get better in the third period, but then back up after that. I mean, Michigan Tech, 29-win season, the job they did. Mel Pearson and the staff did, and they were prepared to play tonight. And we didn't have a lot of answers for it early. I mean, they won a lot of battles, and they were taking it to us. And we had a goalie that just said, "No, I'll keep you in here while you guys see if you can find yourself." And then, so you know, we all have to tip our hats to Tech and the terrific season that they had. Reverse of that, then, is we live to fight another day. And I think our experience, and I believe that's why we're still here today, not just this game, but that we got in. Our experience has buckled us, has kept us in there time and time again the second half of the season. And there was never panic on the bench, There was, you know, obviously we catch a break with the power play goal, but we just had a good demeanor on our bench. We were a little quiet. But a couple of guys, and you could hear, they go, you know we're going to score. It was about 8 minutes to go, and our guys just held tough, and we made the plays when we needed to. I thought it did when he got hurt and he stayed down. Guys like that don't stay down. And well documented, we've had some big injuries in the last few weeks, and our bench got silent. And I think it did attribute. We were quiet on the bench, even between the period. And I think they thought, "What do we do now?" Because he means so much to our team. And I think you know, in the third period when Johnny really raised his game, our team started to raise the game. And you know, I think it's a great question because I think it had an effect both ways, down early and really helped us late.
Yeah, Coach was saying before we went out for overtime that, you know, the overtime goal is going to, you know, kind of be a fluke goal. That's how usually they always go. And, you know, their defenseman just happened to lose his balance there, and Ray Camp jumped all over it and kind of followed it up, and Ray Camp slid it back to me on the 2-on-1, and I didn't have really a lane to get it back to Ray Camp, and I was going to try to get back to him, but then I tried shooting and it got blocked, and it just came right back to me, and the 5-hole was wide open. So
they're a great team, a lot of hard work, just a lot of effort through them. I mean, they got a lot of special forwards, good forwards, and like you could see in the first, they got on us and, I mean, put a lot of pressure on us, but we had to try to withstand it and try to get something going, and we ended up getting a little bit going in the third and finished it off there in OT. I mean, we were in overtimes before, but like we said, we just got to play our game. There's a couple things we got to be aware of and kind of clean up just on our end. But really, you just got to go out there and play, and hopefully one kind of comes your way, and that's kind of what happened today.
I mean, it's obviously huge right now, but we got to enjoy it for a short period and then park it and start preparing for tomorrow, and just be ready to come out from the start tomorrow. And you know, whoever we're playing, Quinnipiac or North Dakota, we got to be ready to jump on them right away from the start of the face-off. So,
on the 4-on-4 situation, our power play has been awful good all year long for us, and that gave us a chance to get a power play. And you want to get it out right away while they're fresh. And you know, hopefully there's a whistle down low and they could stay fresh. And you don't want to. If you wait, you take the risk of part of the guys or all the guys getting tired, and you'd rather have them all together at the same time with as much energy. And we dodged a couple bullets because they sent a couple just wide of the net. And you know, Patrick Russell, I thought, made, you know, a great play down low to keep that puck alive. And then Johnny does what Johnny does, shoots the puck.
I mean, we know that this time of the year they're all going to be close, like 2-1, 3-2, anything like that, 1-0. So, I mean, I think going in with that mindset, you know that you can't give up too many. You got to lock down the fort and hopefully pop a couple to get up. So I think we already had that mindset that it's going to be a close game, tough battle. So going into that, we kind of prepare ourselves.
I mean, it's unbelievable character by Johnny, number one, and I don't know. It just kind of, I don't know. It almost gives us an extra push to keep fighting to see what a guy like him is doing and battling through, especially in the playoffs. And I mean, we obviously need Johnny, and seeing what he's playing through. It's just every guy. It's when it comes to this time of the year, you just got to play for the guy next to each other, and that's what Johnny did tonight. So credit to him for coming out and playing and tying the game up. So I mean, it gives us a little extra energy, I guess.
It was great to see him be rewarded. I think it's 2 weeks in a row that Judd has raised it to another level. You know, freshman, and you know, he's gone through some ups and downs, but he's a 2-year veteran in the USHL, and you could see him really getting better playing with more confidence and carrying the puck through the neutral zone and wanting to attack the net, and you know, and we don't score a lot of goals. We score enough, and that's what we were hoping, that if we could get in this thing, that some other guys are going to start to find a way.
Injury. Can you talk about the process and getting him back in the game and how you kind of juggle the lines up to that point?
We just started to go with extra right wings because Raykamp can slide to center quickly, and then we kept Joe there the rest of the game. The process, that was being done behind the scenes, and he came back out and tried it, and it wasn't going to work in the first period. Then they did some other things between between the first and second, and he just said, "I'm going." And I thought in the third period he was outstanding, and raised it to a whole nother level, which Johnny's been doing the second half. So he gutted it out. Obviously, we're a little concerned about tomorrow, when what happens now in the next 24 hours with him.
Jody Norstead, WDAY. Bob, how important is it to have a goaltender playing like Charlie is right now in this time of the year?
Jody, where'd you go to college?
St. Cloud.
Thank you. It's you have to have a goaltender late in the year. And we have an outstanding goaltender, and he's emerged the second half of the year to be a true number one and a gamer. And the best thing, is when your entire team has the utmost confidence in what he's going to do, it's a great feeling. And he's going to be good again tomorrow. He's that kind of kid, and you can just feel it. The goalie coach was talking that when he gets nervous, like he comes over and he asks the goalie coach. He goes, "You like my pads? Do you think I should go with a new color next year?" And he does things like a goalie, but he just doesn't get rattled. And he was terrific tonight. Who's kidding who? It's the reason we're sitting here right now. I think this is now the 8th straight week that we have faced top 10 teams, 8 straight weeks, every game. And it's just going to continue tomorrow. I mean, it's crazy. We played 27 games now against top 10 teams. And our guys are just in a good place. So they both, we played Quinnipiac early. We'll obviously have a little bit more work to do from films, special teams. Is their top player playing tonight? Anyone see he is in, so that was the question mark all week. That Sam's back in there, and he's a terrific player. And then you've got we don't need a scouting report on North Dakota, so we all know what they can do. And so we're either gonna have a road game tomorrow or a neutral site game tomorrow.
Is that a good one to end on? All right, thanks, Coach.